Welcome back. Let's get a winner. 32. Don't you love that?
Good morning, all you wonderful roulette players. Welcome back to the channel. Really appreciate your time. Today is Labor Day. It's the 1st. So, with that said, let's get to it. We've got a low roller version of my 10 for 100. I like it because it's nice and easy and you're not risking too much money. So I've got a $300 bankroll, which most of us can achieve. And we're going to win 50 bucks with limited amount of risk. Now you can always get a series of bad numbers at any given time. So there is no guarantee. But the positive is if you get in, make your money and leave, you've got a good chance of walking away with money. It's only when we stay too long, play too long, that gets us in trouble. That's when the wheel figures us out. For you to be that unlucky where you walk up to the wheel, you play, and everything that comes out is bad, is going to be pretty tough. It's tough to get that, but it does happen. Be prepared for it. You've got a $300 bankroll. Let's get to it. $6, $6 is going to go on the 1 to 18, and then $4 is going to go on the 19, 22, 25, and 28 streets. So what does that leave us? Zeros. Not good. These two streets are not good either. So you've got 8 numbers that suck. So be ready for it. But you've got 30 numbers that are working for you. And that is why you will win many more times than you will lose. If we lose, we go up 1 level. So this will go to 12. Those will go to 2. If we lose again, this goes to 18. Those go to 3. And when you're down, let's say we're down $20 or $30, when do you come down? That's a great question. It all comes down to when or how you can get into session profit. So let's say you're at level 3 and you're down a few dollars. If you can get into session profit, then I would come all the way down to base. If I win, I would just come down 1 unit if I'm still in the hole. You'll get the point when we keep going. So let's get going so we can all go through the process. $300 bankroll. We're trying to win $50, reset, and do it again if that's what you wish to do. You can see how we've got the bets. What are we going to start out with today? Maybe a 0, just to make it tough. 25, okay. That's a positive number. 25, we'll take it, right? Beautiful. What's it going to pay? 11 to 1. So we're going to lose all of these, which is $9 because the base bet is 10 bucks. We're going to win 11. So you got 9, 10, 11. We're going to win 2 units here. You're not winning anywhere near what you did on the other version of this, but that's why it's called a low roller version, because you're betting much smaller, but you're winning less as well. But it's still positive when you consider you've got 30 numbers covered. Still a pretty nice hit. After a very short period of time, you're going to be right where you need to be with 50 bucks. So what I do like to do though is alternate. Okay, 1 to 18 goes to 19 to 36, and these all shift down here. Now you can move these and float these around a little bit if that's what you wish to do, but obviously keep it on the low side of the board. 25 was the last number. Let's go for our second spin. Quick swig. Boy, in the Midwest, we've had nothing but rain recently. We've had 3 days of rain. I will tell you a story that I was walking out of the Warhorse Casino in Omaha, Nebraska yesterday. 10, same result, right? We lose, and lose, but we win 11. We're going to come out with another $2. I don't think I need to break it down again. At least I hope not. But we're going to net $2. We lose 9, but we win 11. It's another $2 winner. Beautiful. I'm going to shift these back down here. Bring that over to 1 to 18. I'll make a list. I'll add the 10 here a second. 10 was the number. So I was followed out by, I don't know, a 25-year-old kid. He's not a kid, he's an adult, I get that. But he was mumbling underneath his breath. He was pretty pissed. 9, great number, 1 to 18. So we lose all these, right? But we're going to win $6. There's 4, 5, and 6. So another $2 winner. Again, I'm going to shift, alternate it, go back to the 19 to 36, and we're going to get going. But he was coming, I knew he was hot. I knew he was irritated. But the reason I know that is because I've been there many times before, especially when I was in his age bracket. And then when he got close to his vehicle, his red truck, happened to be a Dodge actually. I love Dodges. But he just came unglued. It was F this, F that. He was pissed, no doubt about it. Whatever had happened inside the casino, he was not happy with. It's another $2 winner, guys. Look at that, right? 19 to 36. We lose, but we win over here. I'm not going to break it down. It's a $2 winner. We just keep putting the money in the profit tray. Again, we are alternating. Now, I don't claim to be any better than this individual because I've been exactly where that guy was. I actually felt for him. I really did. I really did, because there's no worse feeling when you know you've obviously gambled more than you wanted to, and now you've got to face the consequences. It's not a fun way to play, guys. It really isn't. When you're clearly betting money that could come back and bite you in the ass. And that's exactly obviously what that happened. When he got inside his vehicle, he was punching, and I could hear him four cars away. He was inside his vehicle. So it was, I felt for him, I really did. It's another $2 winner, guys. So I suppose my point here is we've all probably been irritated by something that we've done at the casino at one point or another. And I really felt for that guy. I really did. But it happens in this business. It really does. You've got to be on the right side of winning. You've got to be able to afford it. And if you can't afford to gamble, you've got to stay away. You've got to have that line in the sand. And if you can't be disciplined enough to have that, you know that you're going to be in that position sooner or later where you gamble more than you need to. I don't know. It was just, it hit me kind of hard because I really felt for the guy. I really did. My wife was with me at the time, and she was actually pretty scared of the situation because he was getting very verbal. 16. Fantastic. Another winner. Another $2 winner. As you've seen, guys, we really don't lose very often here. But trust me, when it goes south, it finds a way to be back to back to back. Now, what I have found is when you get a green, it just seems like it just triggers something, and then all of a sudden you get a bad number. I do like to keep alternating things. I do think it works for me. It has in the past, because these numbers will eventually come up at the wrong time. So with that, 16 was the number. Excellent. Now, of course, we're going to alternate things. You know, and also, guys, you could, if you've had a bit of a nice run where 4 or 5 good hits have happened, maybe it is time to slide it down, okay? And just keep moving it around. I like being a moving target because eventually you will get these 2 streets down here when you're betting on, you know, this side. It will happen. So I like to try and be lucky. In actual fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move them all down, guys. Now I've got these streets open. So I'm changing the system here a little bit, but this is always going to keep going backwards and forwards. The only thing I'm floating now is this, just because I've been lucky 4 or 5 times in a row. Let's keep going. But again, that's up to your discretion. You know, whatever you feel, you're still covering 30 numbers out of 38. So you're in good shape. And you know what we do if we lose. Or I should say, as and when we do lose, because eventually you're going to get a bad number. But right now, we are doing very well. It's another $2 winner. We win 6, lose 4. So we pick up another $2, guys. Look at that. And if we were betting the high roller version, I say high roller, it's the next step up, if you like, where you've got $25 over here and then $20 over here. So you're betting 40 bucks. I am coming out with the version that my friend John helped me out with, where we're betting $30 here and $20 here. So it's a slightly more investment, but you're going to win $10 here and $10 over here. So there's a positive side to that. 6, okay? With that, I'm moving down here, just like you know, and I'm going to shift the streets as well. Normally I would be covering these, remember? So now I'm shifting it all the way down. Let's see if we can get lucky one time. Because if it does come down in these 2 streets, then you know I've made a good decision. If it comes in these 2 streets, you know I suck. Especially when something's working for you. Oh, okay, 28. Again, I've been very fortunate. 28, beautiful. We're going to win another $2. Win 6, lose 4. And again, guys, I do like it because we do win many more times than we lose. And we're not at 20 bucks yet, but we're getting there. And we're only 11 minutes into the video. So I'm going to stop talking so much and keep going. I'm going to go 28. There you go. So now I'm going to shift it all the way down to the bottom again. This one comes over to here. And I'm going to put the 28 on the board. Okay. And we're up nearly, I think 18 bucks maybe. Something like that. 29. Look at that, guys. Look at that. We still would have had it covered from the other time. So, because we would have been covering 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we still had it covered. Another $2 winner. Love it. Excellent. Let's keep going. I am going to alternate everything. This is going to come down here. This is going to shift over here. And again, maybe you want to shift it just down 1. Leave these 2 open streets. Doesn't matter. It's all going to be the same. $35. Okay. Seem to be on a lucky trend here. That typically would have been a loser, but we've been shifting things around, so you never know. Another $2 winner. We're going to win another $2. Now we're up 20 bucks. Nice. Let's keep going. Alternate. And I'm going to move these around again. This is an uncovered street, and this one is uncovered. 35. So you can always get unlucky, guys. There it is. Okay. Finally, we got a 0. No good to any of us. So we lose that 10 bucks, and now, of course, we're going to double. Now, you could, and I do like to keep shifting, so I keep in the rhythm. So I'm going to take $12, go on the 19 to 36, and now I'm going $2 on each. So now we've gone from $10 to $20. First time we've had a loss. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 positives, 1 loss. We lost 10 bucks. No big deal. If things go as normal, we will recover this in a couple. 24. Love it. Okay. Now this time we're going to, instead of winning $2, we're going to win $4. Okay. After the losses, we're going to pick up 4 bucks. So $4 comes over, and we're still trying to pick up our money. So I'm not going to change anything. I'm just going to keep alternating, just like we've done in the past. I'm just going to do it like that. And again, you can move it down. Maybe I will move it down 1. Last minute decision. And let's see if we can get lucky. But you've got 30 numbers on your side, so you shouldn't feel as if you're stressed or panicked. 26. Great number. All right. Again, it's going to pay the same. It's going to pay 22, but after all the losses, you're going to come out with $4, okay? So I'm going to take the nickel, give $1. Now with this one, this is your decision. This is how I look at it. You could very easily come down to base now, which is probably the smart choice. And probably, well, I'm going to do that because that's the smart conservative play. I'm going to come down to $6 and $1 on each, because if we win this one, which we will probably do, we will achieve all of our loss. But you could argue and stay at the same level until you're actually in session profit, because we will win to $2 back plus another $2 and put it in the tray. But why push it when you don't have to? So I'm going to do what we've been doing, and that is alternate. 26 needs to go on the board. So I'm just playing really conservative. If you're down with this low roller version anyway, you know you should be playing conservative anyway. So let's keep that mindset going. But it is a nice low roller version and allows you to slowly make some money. And you just saw how we can recover quickly. 36, another $2 winner, guys. And there it is. Now we can start making money again. So if you like, it took 3 spins to get our money back. But that was playing really conservative. If I'd let it roll for 3 spins at the second level, we would have been putting $2 in the tray. With that, let's keep going because we haven't reached our $50 yet. That was 36. I'm trying to write a little larger to make it a little easier to see the numbers. Hopefully you can read, my handwriting. It's a little sloppy because I'm writing at an angle. 2, all right. Wow, extremes. Another $2 winner. We'll take it. And we're on our second stack, guys. And I'm just gonna do it just like that. We seem to be catching those extreme numbers at the right time when we have that section covered. 2. Low roller, 10 for $50. It's going to take you at least probably 15 to 20 minutes to achieve it, those guys. 15 to 20 minutes to achieve. Again, another $2 winner. After the losses, $2 goes in the tray. Alternate, come all the way down the bottom. I keep switching it up just because I like to be a moving target. Okay, how many spins? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I think we got like 15 spins so far. We're doing pretty well with monies, considering we had to recover one time as well. But out of 15 spins, we've only had one bad number, guys. Look at that. That's a, oh no, because it was a 7 before. So, $2 winner. When you're covering 30 numbers, a lot of times you're just going to get straight back-to-back wins. Just because of the coverage. Okay, 2. And maybe based on time, because we're right at 18 minutes, guys, and I don't want to go forever. I'll probably go to 20 minutes here just to keep the video reasonable. Maybe we won't make a full $50, but we'll do okay here. 20, it's another winner, right? $2 winner. Putting it in the tray. Let's go ahead and spin again. I'm going to try to be a little faster. Just like that. I'm going to shift it down one more. Try to get the spins moving a little faster here. 8. Okay. Beautiful. Another $2 winner, guys. Another $2 winner. Nice. Shift it down. Let's get the wheel spinning because that's the longest part of it. That comes over here. I'm going to go all the way down the bottom this time. 8. Come on, let's get to at least $40. 33. Nice. We love 33. It's going to be another $2 winner. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and spin again. just like so. 33. Just be careful, guys. Please do not spend more than you can afford. That's the key here. I mean, I always say the bankroll should not affect your day. If you lose your bankroll, it should not affect your day. Okay? And if it does, you know you're betting more than you need to. 23, another $2 winner. Beautiful. Nice to be right. Comes all the way down. 18. Probably the last roll, guys. 23. Because I think you've seen the exercise here. $300 bankroll. You go up one level every single time you lose. And then as far as how you come down, that's kind of up to you. You saw how I did it. I wanted to be really conservative. Once I come down a level, as long as I can reach being even or session profit, I'm happy with that. Okay, what do we get? 30. Another winner, guys. Another winner. All right, so right now I'm just going to come down because the video has been 21 minutes, a little longer than I wanted to, but I'm going to the casino today to play this one out as well. And that's right, the last couple of days I've been doing pretty well with the 10 for 100. That's done me very well. I have not been on a losing streak in regards to that. I've lost maybe 4 or 5 times, but I've recovered it right away. So it's been really good. There's 20, 25, 30, 35, 36 bucks in what, 21 minutes? You take out the chit chat, probably down to 18. So $31, guys, or 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 36 bucks. Very reasonable, very respectable in a 20 or 18 to 20 minute time frame. Consider it, guys. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks very much. I will have live content as well. Catch you later. Bye.